Hello and welcome back to Nekopara Volume 4, Chapter 2. Or 3, take a pick. I don't know. I think we're on Chapter 3. Anyway, break time 3 days later.
にゃー、今日もご主人様はキッチンから出てこない。いつ寝ているのか。
We cooks never go to sleep.
なんか寂しい。ご主人様いっぱい悩んでるのに。ショコラはいっぱい手伝ってる。すっかり仕事に慣れて今はいっぱい働いてる。頼まれた下準備をしたり洗い物をしたり、もちろんお客さんも案内したり。ショコラいっぱい頑張ってるよ。偉い。でもどうすればご主人様のケーキがもっと美味しくなるかなんてわからにゃいよ。ご主人様のために何かしたい。何かしたい。何かしたい。何かしたい。何かしたい。何かしたい。何かしたい。
Hey!
落ち着いて、ショコラ。
Precisely.
落ち着いたら何かできる？
The break room door opens.
こらー！大声を出すな！店まで聞こえちまうぞ！
Azuki and Coconut come into the break room. However, Coconut looks a little odd.
ココちゃん、何かあった？だったの？ナッツのアホがサボってやがったんだ。ほんと？おかしい。ココちゃん、いつも出前に行ってるし、お店にいるときはお掃除とか洗い物とか。いつも働いてる。出前の時にとか？それはないと思う。行き先を考えるといつも最速に近い。だよね。いつも頑張ってるよね。間違いない。そうだよ。いつも頑張ってんだよ。ふにゃ？ああ、なるほど。理解。おかしいだろ？全員同じだけ休憩を取るようにシフトを組んでるのに。確かにサボってたね。ナッツのやつ、休憩したふりして働いてたんだ。言われてみると休憩室でココナッツを見たことがない。そういえば休憩するのも仕事のうちだぞ。無理して働いて体調を崩したらどうすんだ？ごめんなさい。組んだシフトで店が回るかどうかも私が把握しないといけねえんだ。お前が無理して回してていざって時にいなかったら店はどうなるんだ？
True. Azuki is, well, the supervisor.
代わりを入れて回るはずのシフトで実は店が回らないって事態になっちまうんだぞ。店のため、カショウのため頑張りたいって気持ちはわかるけどよ。 僕のせいだから。何？僕がクリスマスパーティーをまたやりたいなんて言ったから。そいつはきっかけだろ。いつかは向き合わなきゃいけなかったんだ。カショウがこの道を進むのなら避けては通れねえだろ。大丈夫だよ、ココちゃん。ショコラ、ご主人様はきっと美味しいケーキを作ってくれるよ。だってご主人様だもん。ご主人様のお父様にいつかうまいって言わせてみせるって、そう言ってたから大丈夫だよ。ショコラ、信じてる。ショコラもご主人様のこと信じてる。もちろんやっぱりご主人様のために何かしたいんだよ。でも無理したらかえって迷惑かけちゃうかもよ。そうだよね、ごめんなさい。ショコラ、偉い偉い。ふにゃ？何？バニラ。ふん、ショコバニのくせに一丁前なこと言いやがって。まあ言いたいことは言われちまったから、お説教はもういいや。ナッツ、出前に行って冷えただろ。あったかい紅茶でも飲むか？ありがとうお姉ちゃん。飲むなら自分で用意しろよ。入れてくれる流れじゃなかった？ショコラが入れてあげるね。ありがとうショコラ。二人の仲まで気づかれた？何のことだ？それにしてもカショウはキッチンから出てこねえな。ちゃんとケーキは作ってるから店は問題ねえけど、あいつこそ休憩を取らねえといけねえんじゃねえか。
I know how it is. It's like me making videos. Oh, I should be asleep at this time, but no, I got pretty much all the time in the world to finish whatever projects I'm working on. Nothing, no one is really stopping me. So, you know, it's like, once I get everything in shape, like, oh, hey, I can do this. So you should be taking a break. I will, as soon as I get these done.
おめえらのシフトは私が組んでるけど、カショウは言うことを聞かねえからな。何かできないかな。お兄ちゃん。ネコパラ。
It's no good. This doesn't help change anything. Why?
カショウ？
Huh. I take a breath to regain my composure. Close call. I almost started shouting in front of everyone.
ドキドキ。
Maple. Cinnamon. You guys still here? I thought that the shop would be closed by now, but here they are.
レジが合わなかった？あずきは細かいこと気にすんなって言ってたけど、気になって私たちで数え直してたんです。
It's rare that our sold stock doesn't add up with the money in the register. If there's too much of a difference, it could be a problem, but... how much didn't add up?
1円。
I can see why she told you not to worry about it. If it was just 1 yen, then it might be a miscount. Or it might have fallen somewhere without anyone noticing.
あら、よくわかったわね。レジ台の下に落ちてたんですよ。
Actually, good on you guys for finding it.
めいちゃん、一度やりだすと絶対に最後まで諦めないタイプですから。床に這いつくばってでも見つけないと帰れないと思いまして。他の猫たちは帰ったんだし、シナモンも先に帰っていいって言ったでしょうね。めいちゃん置いては帰れないよ。
Maple, you really don't have to sweat 1 yen.
レジを一番触っているのはカウンターにいる私でしょ。合わないなんて恥だわ。でも他の子もレジをやることはありますし、めいちゃん休憩中とか。分かってるけど。ところでカショウは帰らないの？
I could go home, but everything, including his shop, is basically my home.
明日の朝も早いでしょ。部屋に戻って休んだ方がいいんじゃなくて？
Did you come here because you wanted to say that?
そういうわけではなく、報告のついでよ。ついで。新作ケーキは順調ですか？順調だったらこんな時間までこもってないでしょ。
Well, I'm starting to get to a point where even I can't really tell. Want to give it a taste? I present them the test cake I've just finished baking.
じゃあ、いただくわね。約束です。
Maple and cinnamon taste test. It's no good, is it? I knew it. I've come to that realization. I realized that piling on these different techniques has just made the flavor go south.
独特な味と言いますか。迷っていることは伝わってくるわよ。
I'm getting antsy. The more I keep pursuing, the further I feel myself getting from my goal. It's gotten so bad as of late that I'm even second-guessing myself when I bake the cakes I make on a regular basis.
カショウさん。
More importantly, the fact that you guys are cheering me on is actually putting a lot of pressure on me. Lately, I feel like the more support I get from you guys, the more pain it causes me. I absolutely hate feeling that way, but I'm aware of the fact that I've been losing my composure. And I'm afraid that eventually, even though it's all in my head, I won't be able to keep myself in check, and I'll end up pushing you all away from me. I'm so grateful to have you all. But I'm having more moments where I feel like I want to be by myself. Even though I really hate that idea. Sorry. Even now, I know in my mind that I shouldn't be saying that, and yet I'm sorry.
カシオさん、かわいそう。
Huh?
だって苦しいから苦しすぎて、だから言いたくないことも口から出ちゃうって。
Cinnamon, I'm sorry.
謝らないでください。カシオさんは悪くないですよ。カシオさんは泣いていいんです。だって悲しいんですから。
I see. So this is it. My lack of skills is sad. The disappointment of my hard work going unrewarded is sad.
私だって泣けてくるわよ。
Maple.
もっと自分には何かできるって思ってた。私はカショに気持ちを救ってもらったから、だから今度は自分の番だと思って。
So she really has been thinking like that?
それなのに結局何もできなくて、自分で情けなくて泣けてくるわよ。でも泣いてたらどうにかなるわけ？そりゃでも悲しいもの、悲しいの。分かってるわよ。悲しいって気持ちは消えないわ。自分への失望も今までやってきたことへの後悔も力不足に対する憤怒も全部受け止めてまだ頑張るしかないでしょ。
I get your point, but
相手だって美味しいケーキは作れないもの。
sound argument. That's a sound argument. That's why it's making my ears recoil, or rather, my heart ache.
今の歌唱に必要なのは心の余裕じゃないかしら。
Yeah, I do. Huh?
いつもの歌唱なら私の励ましの言葉に笑いながらありがとう、頑張るよって返したと思うわ。ああ、そうですね。いつもの歌唱さんなら。
That may be true, but right now.
だからあんたには心の余裕がなくなっていると教えてあげたのよ。
I do agree, but this isn't the sort of thing that you can just control on your own. Composure doesn't work like that.
何かストレス発散できることはないでしょうか。息抜きみたいな。温泉旅行はちょっと前に行ったわね。
I don't have time for that. Christmas is just a month away. In real time it is.
そうですよね。何かないかしら。息抜き短時間でできるような。歌うとかいいわね。音楽は癒されるわ。
Yeah, but I'm not like you guys. I can't sing well enough to have it act as a stress reliever.
そうですか。じゃあ美味しいものを食べるとか。余計に悩んじゃいそうよね。もう寝たら。
Sleep. What is sleep? What is the sleep that you are telling me? Is it food?
それですよ。心が弱っているときは寝るのが一番じゃないでしょうか。
No, you never go to sleep upset or sad. You just don't. No. Even if I laid down, I would have problems getting to sleep. See me. What is sleep? I realize that I'm exhausted, but my tension is still high after all. Yep.
お風呂にゆっくり浸かるとリラックスできますよ。
Oh, that is number one on the list that we're going to take care of. Getting an actual bath.
まあ歌唱だってバカじゃないんだからいろいろ自分で試してるわよね。私たちは歌唱一人じゃ試せないことを考えるべきじゃないかしら。なるほど。私たちにしかできないことがきっとあるよね。あ、マッサージなんていいんじゃない？あ、いいね。
Massage, huh? Well, they do say that the mind and body are connected.
体がほぐされたらきっと心もほぐれてぐっすり寝られますよ。
That's a possibility.
姉ちゃんが歌唱さんにマッサージ。ベッドの上でこんな
She just went way out of context. Oh, god damn. Oh, dear. Oh, dear Lord. Stop her, please. Stop her. The jiggle physics is strong here. Very, very strong. That's the kind of massage you're after? Wiggle, 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 wiggle. It's gotten late, so I'll drop you guys off.
大丈夫よ。まだ電車もあるし。カシオさんの方が心配ですから。
I see. Well, take care.
ありがとう。カシオ、今夜はゆっくり休んでね。おやすみなさいませ、カシオさん。私たちがあそこまでサービスしてあげたんだから、ぐっすり寝ないと承知しないわよ。
Right, thanks. You're right. I do feel like I'll be able to get a good night's sleep.
どうしたの？
Now that my mind is clear, I've got all my ideas in order. I've been racking my brain over this, but I made up my mind. And it's all thanks to you two. Maple, Cinnamon.
何を決心って。
I think that keeping up this trial and error testing on my own isn't the way to go. It's almost like with Let's Plays. Because one thing I've always said during all this with the new computer and getting everything pieced together from ship to stern, like getting the new computer was one thing. Then I would need the parts. Then I would need the foundation. You know, I would need the network. I would have to get the network updated. I would then have to do, you know, get more parts hooked up. That means everything will be like to an update. Like everything will be updated. Like the cable needed to be updated because it was out of date. The router needed to be updated because that was out of date. Because even getting my network up and running to where it should have been was a big update. And I got extra parts to put on this new computer, which, even though it's smaller, it does a lot more than my old computer could ever do. Because my old computer was yay big. So I did like a bit of testing, and one thing I said I was going to do was I was going to test as soon as I got everything back on this computer. Run some tests on it. You know, play something off my other emulators. If it's much clearer, hey, I can do more. So for me, trial and error kind of works for me. For my character that I'm playing as, no. Too much work. Too much work.
じゃあ私たちも考えますので。それはもっとダメだったでしょ？
Yeah, not that I don't appreciate the sentiment though.
私たちはカショウほど努力してきてないんだから、ケーキ作りで役に立たないのはしょうがないのよ。
Yeah, you two have done more than enough to help anyway. In fact, because of you two being here for me, I'm able to make my decision. Excuse me, I had to warm up my room because god damn it's getting cold.
何をでしょうか
I want to let you run the shop.
どういうこと？カシオさん、いなくなっちゃうんですか？
Yeah, for a week. No, 3 days at best. Will you let me have that much time?
山ごもりでもするつもりなの？
No, I am not at all Christian, dear. I don't do that.
修行ですか？滝に打たれてひらめくやつですね。
No, I am not Ryu from Street Fighter. No. The only thing I would come up with if I sat under a waterfall in the middle of winter is a cold.
まあ、そうよね。
Mm-hmm.
寒そうですね。
Plus, I don't think isolating myself in the mountains would help me bake any good cakes. No, I mean, I plan on taking a trip to France.
あ、そういうことね。フランス？
Yes, France. I want to ask my mentor to teach me again.
なるほどです。
For the past few days, I've been struggling, and I've tried everything and the kitchen sink, but in the end, I was never able to figure out what my dad told me. That in itself may be what he meant by lacking core to my cooking. But I know one thing. I don't see any change happening at this pace. Of course, I have no idea if my mentor will just readily accept the idea. After all, before I came back to Japan, she told me that she already taught me everything.
カショはその師匠の味を理想としてるけど、もしかしたらその味をカショのお父様は認めてくれない可能性ってないかしら？
She raises a good point. If my father doesn't recognize the flavor I'm idolizing, then we'll never see eye to eye. You know, the whipped cream my dad made before was really close to my mentor's flavor. Dad isn't the type to make something like that and then contradict himself. At the very least, he would never serve anything that he didn't think was the best possible flavor he could make at the moment. Knowing that, there's no way I could just go and present him something that half-assed in execution.
確かに生真面目な方だもんね。
Plus, he doesn't take head pats very often.
近い味ですか？
Even if my mentor ends up not teaching me anything, even just a tiny taste of her flavor one more time might.
いいんじゃない？いつだって原点を見つめ直すことは必要よ。
It is.
少なくとも一人で閉じこもってブツブツ言って心を病んでしまうよりずっといいわ。
Mm-hmm.
私も賛成ですよ、カショウさん。
Thank you. You get a rub for that.
にゃん
You also get a rub for that.
にゃんにゃんにゃん。ところで、本当に一人で行くの？ショコラたちを連れて行ったりは？
There's a lot of paperwork needed for cat girls to leave the country. I heard it takes a minimum of a week in order to get approval after submitting a request. And you can't book a flight unless they've given you permission.
いろいろ大変ですね。フランス、 ないわね。店番も必要だし、何より歌唱だって遊びに行くわけじゃないわ。
It never is. Yeah, I'm sorry. But I don't want the shop to close up in the meantime. It was closed the entire time during that hot spring trip and all. If we keep temporarily closing up the shop, then it's bound to dissuade customers from coming.
そりゃそうよね。お店に行ってみてお休みだとがっかりしちゃいますからね。いいわ。歌唱がいない間は私が責任を持ってお店を回してあげる。わあ、めいちゃん頼もしい。まあケーキを作るのはあずきに任せるけど。
I'll make sure everything's in order then. It depends on the type of job. But knowing Azuki and Vanilla, I'm confident that I can entrust tasks with them to a certain extent.
歌唱がいないとメニューは半分以下になるし、他のお客さんのクリスマスケーキの準備もあるわ。ちゃんと3日間で帰ってきてよね。
Yeah, I promise. 3 days, huh? If you factor in time in transit, I can only be in France for a little under 2 days. I'll get a grasp on what I need and come back. But if I can't do that, then Another chapter done. The air's different. France in winter. Paris is much colder on average than Japan. Also know, I've been there a whole year. It gets cold. Real cold. Much colder than here. Excuse me. It's like in the 40s here. So when it gets cold and around this time, I'll still be warm with it. Excuse me. France in winter. Paris is much colder on average than Japan. Today is a rare sunny day, but the sky is usually populated by thick clouds around this time of year. Last night I got everything ready for my trip after work and left Japan on the same day. I landed in Charles de Gaulle Airport in the morning. I took a bus ride and reached Paris around sunrise. I took a nap on the plane, but my body still feels heavy. Now then, what to do first? I got in contact with my mentor before coming to France. She listened and granted my request. I can be under her tutelage once more. I need to take care of this feeling of being lost. It's way too early to be visiting mentor right now, though. Work at a pasterie starts way before the establishment opens, but pre-opening is usually the busiest part of the day. No matter what plans we have or how friendly we are, visiting this early would just cause issues. Not the sort of thing a person asking for tutelage should do. I need to wait until it's time to open shop. Well, I'm already here in France. Might as well have a croissant or a crepe for old time's sake. I passed by a pair of girls. One with black hair, the other white. Eh? Chocolate and vanilla? When I turn around, I see that the girls share the same height, but looking from the back, they're a completely different pair. Yeah, of course not. Cat girls can't easily travel overseas. I've got them staying behind this time. Holding it on the fort. But I remember what happened before I headed out.
嫌です。一緒に行きたいです。ご主人様。
This is what happened.
そうはいかねえんだから、しょうがねえだろ、ショコラ。ショコラ、カショを困らせないの。
Sorry, I'm counting on you to look after things.
ご主人、私が待ってる。お土産、高級品じゃなくても大丈夫。
Yes, we already did that last session. Oh, sure. I'll shoot for something else then. Even though I don't have the free time to go taking in the sights.
たった3日間だろ。早く行って、早く帰ってこいよな。
Chocolate, could you please let go of my arm?
4日目は週末だからな。カショウがいねえと店がどうなっても死んねえからな。
I understand. Chocolate, please let go of my arm. Yeah, count on me being here.
パリジェンヌに浮気なんかしちゃダメだからね。
Yeah, I'm not. Chocolate, please let go of my arm. I wouldn't do anything like that.
6匹の恋猫がいる人がいてもね。
Yes, I know. Chocolate, please let go of my arm. I mean...
カショウさんを困らせちゃダメですよ、姉ちゃん。
Yeah, that's right. Chocolate, please let go of my arm!
カショウさんのケーキがもっと美味しくなるなんて、私は楽しみです。
Yes, arm, please. Chocolate. Arm. Go. Let. Please. Now. I'm gonna aim to please.
お兄ちゃん、頑張って。僕、ずっと応援してるから。
Thank you. Arm, please. No, I'm getting. Yeah, I appreciate that.
ご主人様。
Girl, if you don't let go of my arm. I'm going now, Chocolate. Now, could you please let go of my arm? Please. Thank you.
はい。ショコラは待ってますから。
Good, because that's my head patting arm.
いってらっしゃいませ、ご主人様。
I'll be back in 3 days. Yeah, I definitely need to come home with results, and my arm still feels numb from her holding my arm for about 5 freaking hours. Hmm? I thought I saw something for a second. Maybe my eyes are playing tricks? Hey, I haven't been in France even half a day yet, and I'm already homesick? Hmm? I knew my eyes weren't playing tricks on me. I sling my overnight bag back over my shoulder and chase after that person. Secret? Wait, or is it someone who looks just like her? Shigure wears kimonos, not dresses. Maybe someone different. Yeah, as if. Not even I would mistake someone else for my little sister. What are you doing here, Shigure?
見つかってしまいましたか、兄様。現地の人たちに完璧に溶け込んだつもりだったのですが。
You cannot blend in with the people looking like that. You have a sickness. I am the cure. Well, even in Paris, you don't really see people running around with such a aristocratic-looking dress. Paris is full of stone-paved roads, and you're often climbing stairs, so wearing high heels is risky. Even the majority of ladies wear sneakers or leather shoes. Also, most girls wear slim jeans, so girls in skirts are rare. Their clothes are usually black or white. Mostly anyone wearing beige or patterned outerwear is a tourist. Outerwear is a tourist.
残念です。完璧だと思ったのですが。
Well, your outfit looks nice on you, so it's fine, right?
似合ってる？似合ってますか、兄様？
I shouldn't have said that, didn't I? Yeah, you're always in kimono, so I guess you could say it's a breath of fresh air. Oh dear. Stop. Stop right now. Stop right now.
パリまで来て大正解です。私の人生に一点の悔いもありません。たとえ地中海の木図となろうとも。
You're exaggerating way too much. Actually, what are you doing here anyway?
それはもちろん。
No.
兄様への愛ゆえに。
I have to figure things out in the few days I have. You understand that, right?
はい、もちろんです。私はそのお手伝いをするためにやってまいりました。決してお邪魔はいたしません。
The fact that we're talking right now is already so far removed from my initial plans, though. Then again, maybe the reason I'm feeling this way is because my mental composure is wearing thin. Shigure felt worried enough about me to come all the way to France, even though she has her own life to lead. Nonetheless, I'm not even mature enough to be forthright and give her my thanks. I won't turn you away, but this isn't a pleasure trip. I don't think that I'll be able to do anything for you here. You're fine in spite of that?
望むところです。私は兄様の目的に集中してほしいのです。ですから雑務すべてお任せください。
Fine, you can suck my dick later. I see.
ところで兄様、もう師匠様のお店へ向かわれるのですか？
No, it's still too early. I'm thinking about grabbing breakfast at a bakery.
おいしい。何ですかこれは？クロワッサンですよね。
Yep. The shop really has the best croissants around.
なんて香りの豊かなクロワッサンでしょうか。この甘さはバターですか？
Loaded butter or sweet. It's got a flavor that's different from sugar.
さすが兄様です。こんな素敵な朝食をいただけるなんて。
This is a bakery that anyone who's lived here long enough would know. It's so famous that it's even in guidebooks. Reminds me so much of Yotsukaito. If you still got room, let's hit up this great crepe place next. They're not quite like Japanese crepes.
はい、ぜひ。
As we're about to leave the shop, the employee starts a conversation in French.
可愛らしい奥さんですね。新婚旅行ですか？
Ma'am, that's Japanese! Huh? No. My current situation is too weird and complicated to explain all the details.
新婚旅行？
Oh dear. Wait a second, Shigure. You understand French?
もちろんです。言葉がわからず兄さんのお手伝いできるはずがありませんから。こんなこともあろうかと全力で勉強しておきました。
You get any more brighter, your head's going to explode, Shigure. You figured this might happen? Guess I can't say it's an unlikely scenario, huh? France is where I got my start in Western sweets, and my mentor runs a Western confectionery shop in Paris. It's actually more unusual to think that I would never travel to France ever again. Saint-Louis in Japan.
それに留学していた頃は兄様がずっと戻ってこない可能性もありましたから。
Ah, I see now. By going down the path of a Western sweets maker, my relationship with my dad soured. Even when my study abroad was over, there was still a big possibility that I would stay in Paris. Well, by that time I made up my mind to open my shop in Japan.
何か理由があるのでしょうか。
Well, I didn't want people to think that I ran away from Dad. I have my pride. Also, my mentor told me to. She said that I should talk it out with my dad and return to Japan.
師匠様が。
Nowadays, I think that was really important in bringing my mentor's distinct flavor over to the town I was born and raised in. I feel like it was all worth doing. I'm happy that I made my customers happy.
はい。
Now then, it's about time we get going. Got room for crits?
もちろんです、兄様。
Be careful, Shigure. Paris is a dangerous city.
え？は、はい。
If you don't keep your guard up, you'll end up gaining weight before you know it. There's a whole lot of tasty things to be had here.
ネコパ
And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to stop here. And in the next part, more of Gay Paris. So stay tuned. More of Nekopara Volume 4 right after this. Thanks so much for watching.